the age of 42 in 7 days.
Okay, I was like to say he doesn't have a great.
No, that's Alex doing some of his handiwork. But as it stands right now, behind Kareem, Kareem passed Wilt April 5th, 1984. That's how long that record has been here. What's this going to tell you when we see this long-standing record eclipsed?
It just tells you about LeBron's greatness. I'm actually kind of jealous of, for a big guy. Like, I wish I had this opportunity to pass up the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He will get it done. Knowing LeBron and those guys, after he get that, he's probably going to say, I'm going to play another year, maybe another year. He's going to be going for 40,000, so the record can never be broken again. But again, the question is, if he passes up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, does that make him the greatest player ever?
How would you answer that, Chuck?
Well, my generation always going to think Michael is the greatest. Listen, we love LeBron. He's one of the greatest people I've ever been around. I love the fact, I've said this public before, I think his story is the greatest sports story of all time. What I mean by that is, Kobe was great, but he struggled early in his career. Same thing with Kevin Garnett and other guys. They turned into great all-timers, but they struggled. LeBron James is the only guy in my 40 years in the NBA who came out at 18 who was as good as advertised. Those other guys went through growing pains. So the story, him coming in at 18, being as good as advertised, he's never gotten in trouble in all these years, I think is one of the greatest stories of all time.
He averaged 21, 6, and 6 as a rookie.
Yes, but I think that those stats are a little bit unfair because you do have to factor in the fact that these guys got to play because we couldn't go directly to the NBA. So he has a 4-year advantage on Kareem, number one. And secondly, he shoots threes. But I do think you have to factor in, Kareem went to college and won 3 national championships. He couldn't play as a freshman, but he still had to stay in college for 4 years. I think the fair way to do these stats, he gonna break the record, number one, but compare like, okay, where were they at in number of games? Because to me, LeBron, as great as he is, he did have a 4-year head start, and that's all I'm saying.
The greatest player of the new millennium generation, without question. Going back to Shaq's original question, or your original question, does that make him the greatest player? You know, obviously it's between 3 players: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James. He's put himself in that category. You know, we can all argue. Kareem was great in high school, pro, and college. We can argue, well, Michael Jordan, every time he had an All-Star, which is a crazy stat. I don't even know if you know this, Shaq. Every time Michael Jordan played with an All-Star, he never lost a series. Like, but once. He's never, so all he needs is one other guy with him and he's gonna win a championship. So, and then you have LeBron and what he's doing and being in so many finals appearances. These all guys are, you know, it's like different types of fruit, apples, oranges, and bananas, whatever you like, whatever your liking is. Yeah. But he is unbelievable for this millennium.
LeBron's coming back. I mean, the Lakers, they're trying to win the championship, which they got 0 chance of. But they got a little help from Brown. And I told y'all, if y'all don't put that boy as a starter in the All-Star game, it's a travesty because he's been the best 2-guard in the NBA all year, in my opinion. Just flat out ball.
You'd start him over Doncic and Booker.
I just think what he's accomplishing.
Change the rules every year.
No.
Change the rules every year.
Your rules. So what about? So we're not taking no Lakers?
We're taking Doncic.
No, Doncic's going to be up there. Okay. But I'm just saying, Ernie, it's such a great story what he's doing.
No, I definitely think he should be an All-Star, no doubt.
And I just don't know.
I hope he makes it. I just don't know if he can be a starter. I
love Devin Booker.
Yeah.
I mean, he's my, you know.
But he's playing without Chris Paul and still keeping that team.
I understand.
And they're on top of the West.
I understand that. But I'm just saying, man, what he's doing this season is just really cool.
It's a special season for him. I agree he is an all-star. But, Shaq, I will stick with winning. Devin Booker has put the Suns on his back. When you had Cam Johnson out, he was still there. putting those ridiculous numbers. When Chris Paul is out right now, it's still there.
I agree.
Doncic is all playing MVP.
I agree.
So I don't know if he overtakes
I'm
that,
just saying,
but he is going to play a lot in the All-Star game.
For the Lakers, we all know they acquired a lot of talent. Didn't start off well. AD didn't start off well. Jumped on him, and the last couple games he's been playing lights out basketball. This is the time. Now that we have our little formula, let's go with it. Let's see how many games we can win in a row. Even though we're in 13th place, we're one game out of the 8th spot. So, wanted to keep playing well. AD had to go down, so they went back to the old Lakers. But when he comes back, if he's healthy and they continue to play that way, they have a shot at making the playoffs.
I can't.